How you doing, guys? I'm Avante Price, and I'm here to start off my channel today, The Right Price, with a video to inspire young innovators and entrepreneurs, much like myself, with the top 10 ways to make money in your neighborhood as a youth. I know that it's very hard to find opportunities to make money in your neighborhood, and sometimes there's minimum wage jobs that might not pay more than $10 an hour. With my wage, you can make up to $30 an hour, even if you're a 14-year-old, 13-year-old, middle schooler, high schooler. Anyone can use these methods to make money depending on your interests. And so, yeah, I just want to help you guys be successful. Be sure to add me on Snapchat at Avante Price for more daily motivation and tips and tricks. And yeah, here we go. Alright, so our first method here is yard work. Myself personally, I started my own yard work company, E-Town Yard Work Co. I developed the logo right there. I have made over thousands of dollars with the yard work business. It's very profitable, especially in my hometown of Evanston, Illinois. Many people have yards, and they always want to have their yards looking tip-top shape because they want to have people over and want to have it look good. So they will pay between $15 and $40 an hour, depending on the task, for you to come to their house and perform yard work tasks. So that's why this business is so lucrative, because you can charge $40 an hour to dig a hole, something that no adult that's over 50 or 40 years old can do by themselves. But if you're a youth entrepreneur, you might be more physically active and be able to do those more laborious jobs. Now, you can also mow a lawn for as little as $20, and it might only take you 30, 45 minutes, but say $20 an hour, and they tell you to keep the change, and you're getting $20 just to go out, mow a lawn, move the lawnmower, and it's a pretty quick and easy job. That's why yard work is the easiest job that you can find. The main way to market yard working jobs is through Nextdoor.com. Use the Nextdoor app. It's localized. It publishes your name out to people that live around you so that they can find out about you and your services. You can also print out signs and post them at local Starbucks, Panera Bread, cafes, where moms and people who have yards and are willing to spend money would go. So yard work is definitely a lucrative choice. You should definitely start looking at that if you want to be a young entrepreneur. So next is personal training. So as you can see, a lot of these guys are buff, or there's even women that are buff. Anyone can do personal training as long as you're a physically active person. If you love fitness, if you love health, then personal training is for you. It's not for everyone, that's for sure. But if you really like getting your body moving, and you can even get a workout in the process of making money. So you can get a workout in while telling someone else what workouts to do. You can be a health and nutrition diet expert. You can tell people how to eat. And if you're really a health nut, this is the job for you. Health and diet is so important for people's lives. And so a fitness training expert or a personal trainer is someone that people really think is invaluable. Alright, so tutoring. Tutoring is great if you're smart. Now, personal training is great if you're physically fit. If you're both, you do both. Like I said, each of these methods is for people with different interests and different niches, because everyone has different skills. But tutoring is great because with knowledge, you're invincible. And people need that knowledge, and they'll pay so much for it. People will pay the same amount as they will pay for personal training. They will pay $50 to $100 an hour for a great ACT or SAT tutor for when exams are coming up. Or even for the little kids, for kindergartners who want to learn the alphabet. If they maybe are a little behind and you're a really slow, relaxed person who can be really patient with the little ones, then you'll be great at this and babysitting. So a lot of these you can do 2 in 1, or you could even do 2 services at the same time. But for tutoring, it's really profitable. As a youth, again, you would have to charge less than an adult because you obviously know less. But you would also be still making much more than any minimum wage job. You could easily charge $20 to $25 an hour. For tutoring, you're sitting down, you're helping someone work through stuff that you already know, so it's very easy for you. Some qualities you want, if you want to do tutoring, you have to be patient, because people are not always going to get it. You have to not be hungry for the money. So you have to be in it for really getting the knowledge out to your client, because I know that everything on here is to make money, but without the knowledge, your client is going to be stuck and they're not going to be getting their money's worth. But this is definitely a great endeavor if you are a patient person with a lot of knowledge. Alright, so I know the video is getting a little bit long, and so please bear with me. If there's a method that comes up that does not interest you, feel free to fast forward to the next one. But I know that there is at least one that interests to everyone here. So please bear with me as I keep going on, because I know that at least one of these 10 will benefit you, and you want to hear what I have to say at the end of the video, so please stick with me. At least skip to the end, because there's a very valuable information at the end. Alright, so for number 5, being a middleman. So I said all of the above because a middleman is pretty much B2B, business to business. What you're doing is you're connecting workers with clients. So for example, for the yard work situation, what I do a lot now is I used to start out doing the yard work, but now what I do is I hire my fellow classmates and peers to go out and do the yard work jobs that I get hired for, and then I take a cut from them. So I take a $5 hiring fee, and then they get the rest of the money, and I get work for I get paid and money just for setting them up with the client. So a middleman is really an easy job if you're really organizationally skilled and you really have a mind for setting things up. If you can't really manage your time well, this is not the job for you. But if you're someone who likes to be more hands-on in the business sense and less in the actual doing the work sense, then this is definitely a job for you. Not saying it's easy, but you will be more business-oriented, money-oriented than actually doing the actions itself, which is why we're all here, honestly, watching this video, because we want to learn how to make money as you. But this is a great idea, and I will expand this in many of my videos because this is my favorite way to do business. Alright, so social media marketing. So if you're popular at your school, you have a lot of followers on Instagram, a lot of Facebook friends, get 200, 300 likes, maybe more, who knows. This is for you. If you're good at getting your name out there on social media, local businesses are always looking for that. And they don't really say it and express it a lot, but if you go into a local business and you have a social media presence, they would love for your name to be associated with them. Meaning you post about a local restaurant. That local restaurant will have your 3,000 followers looking at them, and maybe that if they can convert 10%, 300 of those people to come, that's a lot of business for them. So if you have a social media presence, you like using Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, this is definitely for you. Go into any local business, say, I'm a social media marketer, I'm interested in social media marketing, I have these credentials, I have this many followers, get this many likes, I would like to make a Facebook page or an Instagram page for your business. I can promote it with my friends, with my following on Facebook or Instagram or even Snapchat, and people are definitely willing to do that. Keys to it is when you're making a Facebook page or something for a company, you want to definitely have good reviews on it, and you want to have a theme. So for example, you want to have a theme of motivational quotes. That's something that I have on my Snapchat, motivational quotes and inspiration. Or you want to have, if it's a personal training company, for example, you would want to have a lot of inspirational, motivational quotes about training and healthy diets, or waking up in the morning, or just getting to the weight room and doing those lists. Anything that's related to that business is what you want to have themed to your social media to gather a following. But if you're already adapted to this world and you have a lot of followers, then you know what you need to do. And so this would be great for you. And it can definitely pay high amounts, up to 50 bucks an hour, just to work on it and sit down one-on-one with a business owner and kind of design their Instagram page. Especially if they're older, they don't really know what it is. This is great for you. Alright, so flipping shoes and clothes. I know a lot of kids like this, especially in my town of Evanston. So pretty much you can go on apps like LetGo, Wallapop, websites like Craigslist, eBay, Amazon, and you can sell shoes, specifically Jordans, or you can sell clothes from like brands like Supreme or other high-end brands that go for a lot of money that have limited edition clothing. So pretty much everyone's on their phones, and there are Facebook groups like Cream in Chicago where people basically post this high-end retail clothing, and they buy it for a retail price, and you can sell it or flip it for almost double the price. For example, you can buy a pair of Jordans on the release date. If you are able to get them, or you have a connection in the shoe industry or fashion industry, you can get them for the retail price of $200, and a week later sell them for $400 with a $200 profit, just going to the store, buying them, and posting them on one of these sites like LetGo or Facebook groups, or just even telling your friends about it that are interested, people that you know at your school that are interested in clothing and high-end shoes. This is great. This is a really profitable business, and it's really easy, especially if you have a social media presence. You can post the shoes and have your thousands of followers look at it, and maybe they'll bite. One person bites, that's 200 bucks in your pocket in a week, not doing anything. Buying the shoe, selling the shoe, it's over. And it's really great. I think it's one of the most profitable businesses out there. I think that it's not touched on enough. And I think that people really need to take more advantage of this because it's a really nice money-making opportunity. So for the computer nerds out there, or anyone who likes graphic design, there's graphic design and freelance work. So pretty much if you're interested in software programming, that type of stuff, computer stuff, this is for you. If you are good at drawing, this is for you. So a lot of companies want to build a logo or build an online presence, just like the social media, and this comes into play also because they need someone to design that logo. They might not have an artistic sense, they might have the business sense, if it's a restaurant, they have the cooking sense, but they don't know how to draw a logo or make something up. So all you have to do is go to a local business, or even you can post your services on apps like Fiverr, that's Fiverr with 2 R's, so Fiverr. It's an app where freelancers can post, oh, I have this graphic design skill and I charge this much for it and I can design this for you in a logo or an app. There's something called 99 Designs where you pay, basically companies say, I want a logo made. And all the people that look at that, they can post their designs, and the winner, the company picks a winner and they award them however much money that they said they would award. It could be up to $10,000 sometimes, and it's kind of a lottery, but if you're really good at designing, then this is definitely for you. You can go to local businesses, they'll pay you again like $50 an hour, they'll pay that much for adults, maybe you can undercut the adults, say $30 an hour, and boom, you're making them logos, you're making them banners, you're making them signs. You can go on Vistaprint even if you don't have the best computer skills. Vistaprint will help you out with this process, and you're easily getting $30 an hour just to design something for a company, and kind of you're getting that business sense to learn more about the business world and how it interacts and what really gets customers to come to a business and like that type of psychological stuff. So if you know about that, you're great at drawing, you're artistic, you like computers, graphic design, freelancing, that's definitely for you. Alright, so this is kind of a broader topic, but it's developing a service. So pretty much, if you're great at cutting people's hair, you could be a barber. All you need is something to line people up and a chair. You can do it in your room, in your house, $5, undercut the local barbers, and there you go. You got a little haircut business going on, and you're undercutting barbers, you're getting experience, and your friends are getting a haircut next to nothing. If you're good at iPhone or Android repair, maybe you can fix screens for people for cheaper than what the dudes at the mall would do, and that's a quickly and easy service. Computer repair, box subscription service. So to explain that, it's like if you give people their essentials, their needs, on a weekly or monthly basis. So for example, if people at your school are saying, I really want candy, then you say, you know what, every week I'll give you 5 candy bars, and you can just have them for you whenever you need, and I'll bring it in a little like nice box or bag, package it up nicely, and they'll pay you $5 a week to do that, and they'll just get it every Friday or something. Create a subscription service where they have to subscribe, and they basically pay you on a weekly or monthly basis, and you give them a service or something of yours that you can give them. So all of these just revolve around marketing. So if you can social media market yourself, if you can market yourself in your neighborhood, locally, then you can do anything you love and create it into a service, and you can easily get money for it. It might not be the best money depending on what the service is, or it could be phenomenal amounts. If you are a great computer programmer, you can develop apps for local companies, and if they want to have a menu app, for example, for a local restaurant, you can develop that, and that's a service right there. People will pay thousands of dollars for that. Any service, and feel free to contact me with the contact information that I provide at the end of the video with any questions about marketing, because I have vast research that I've done and many market-proven techniques that I use to market and to make my business ideas work, because marketing is the key to all success in business. You could have a crappy idea, but if everyone knows it and everyone loves it, then maybe it's a great idea. You could have the best idea, but if you convey it poorly, you don't market it well, who's going to know about it? Who's going to use it? So marketing is key. I cannot stress that enough. Marketing is key, and you can develop any service that you would like. Alright, so the last one. You can develop your own idea and start a company. It's pretty much the same as the last one, except for that starting a company is a little different than a service. A service is you providing one service for someone, but why not start a whole company? That's combining the service with the middleman, everything. Anything that you're interested in, you can be an entrepreneur. And that's pretty much, I just want to motivate anyone that's my age or even younger, because I wish that I had started entrepreneurship younger. I'm only 16 right now. I've made thousands of dollars from my entrepreneurial adventures, but I know that if I started earlier, I could be at $1 million right now, and I'm only 16. If you're 12 and you're watching this right now, I hope it motivates you to go out and do a lemonade stand, anything, because if you can start your own company, there's nothing that can stop you in this world, and there's no barriers. People think that because they're too young, they say, I'm too young, I'm not talented enough, adults will do better than me. That is, the markets perform differently depending on who's acting in them. So if you are an innovator and you have an idea, don't be afraid to start a company and let your dreams fly, because I say that you should live your dreams, because dreams are meant to set goals, and I think that you should achieve all your goals. So setting up a company, starting it, hiring your friends, anything from a lemonade stand to a tech company, making the next iPhone. You need to follow it and use the internet. Read and learn online. Wikipedia could be the best thing you could ever use in your life, because they have all the knowledge there. Teachers say it's something that's unreliable. It has facts that are put in by people who take time to write these articles. They are not going in there to write false facts. There might be false facts strewed about, but overall, Wikipedia is the best source you can find on any information that you want to learn about. So learn, develop your idea, and start your company today. I think it's the greatest thing you can possibly do in your life. Alright, so I know that was long, but I'd really like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys can subscribe to my channel, because I'll definitely have more videos like this that will probably be shorter but have more motivational tips specifically about certain areas of business, so you can start your own entrepreneurial path to innovation and entrepreneurial success. Telling you about how to use your resources, how to market, how to finance your company. You don't have to have any money to start a company. You can have $0. That's me. I'm from a lower income family, and I bought myself this shirt, this watch. Everything in this video I bought for myself. Anything that I have, I bought for myself, and I'm supporting my mom and my father. And I mean, without their support, I don't think I would be here today. But at the same time, I want to give back to them, and I think that anyone can be an entrepreneur. It's how you use your resources. So I ask that you follow me on Instagram too, at Avante_price, and also on Snapchat at Avante Price. Because on my Snapchat, I post motivational videos. I show my life through my eyes, what I'm doing every day. I'm going to school, and then immediately I'm coming to a place called the Garage, and I'm putting in work with my ideas, collaborating with college students, making actual real-world business ventures at the age of 16 years old. And I would be here in college if it wasn't for just the system that we all grow up in. So don't let these borders really define who you are. You define your own borders by making sure that you take advantage of all your opportunities. And then here's my 2 websites. All of this stuff will be in the comments and the details below, but priceinnovation.weebly.com and attentivebeta.weebly.com. Attentive is an app I'm currently working on. You can look at that, and Price Innovation Co. is currently my company, which designs my apps and tech that I'm currently working on, which kind of is expanding upon past the limits that I've set for you guys with these videos. The first 8 things about personal training and yard work. It's really getting into tech and software engineering, because that's something that I'm really interested in. But there can be a startup about anything, any of your passions. Follow your passion. Follow me on my path to success, and hopefully I can help you on your path to success too, and we can all strive to be the greatest that we can be together. Thanks for watching, guys.